What's up, guys? It's your girl MiyahDanae, and I'm here to make the sunshine just a little bit brighter. Okay? Okay, now let's get into it. Today's video is a get ready with me / story time. And as you can see, I beat the face, period. See, if you want to hear about this story, stay tuned. Cue the clip. So, this story takes place, I'm going to say like 10 years ago. It was my sister's freshman year, and me and my mom were taking her to school. Well, not technically to school, but to like her bus stop to go to school. Because in Pennsylvania, if you don't live in Pennsylvania, if you go to a school upstate, they have shuttles that come to like maybe Philly or like closer areas to where you live that you can catch the bus and go to school. So that's where we were going. We were taking her to her bus stop to go to school. So after we drops her off, me and my mom are both like, we real hungry, you know, we need to find something to eat. We haven't eaten all day. Like, I can't remember what time of day it was, but it was a little bit rainy too. Like, either it was raining or it had just stopped raining, so it was kind of like gloomy outside. But either way, we dropped her off. We started heading back home. I can't remember if we were coming back the same way that we went. I don't think we was. We was trying to find, I think, a quicker way back home, but in the midst of that, we were hungry. So, in the midst of us being hungry, we were both like, "Oh, we should find somewhere to stop and get some food." So, at first, my mom was like, she was like, she liked to do stuff closer to home. So she rather us wait till we get closer to home to stop and get food. But we also hadn't ate all day. So we were like, let's see if we can find something close, something that we know that we've had that'll satisfy us until we get closer to home. So we're driving. Mind you, this had to be like an odd spot in Philly because I've never, like, to this day, I can't recall being in that area. Like, even I decided to go to a upstate school for a while and don't remember recently being in that area. So I don't know how we got to this place, but all I know is it's a unforgettable experience and treacherous. But anyways, so we're driving, and we come up on a KFC. Now, this KFC doesn't look like the usual KFC, meaning, I'm gonna put a picture right here. You know, the KFC is a big tan building, got his face on the front with the KFC. Sometimes it's halved up with a Taco Bell or a Pizza Hut. Sometimes it's a standalone. But this right here, I'm gonna put it right here on this corner right here. That's how we usually look. That's how a KFC usually look. But let me tell you, that KFC looked like a rundown Wawa being foreclosed. That's what it looked like. It looked like how the older Wawas look, where it's the, little tan looking building, and it had KFC at the front. It had KFC on the front, and that was it. Across the street was a gas station, so that was kind of sketchy too. Like, are we really gonna, like, we don't know the area, it's kind of sketchy, whatever. But we was like, we gonna go ahead and go. So we pulls in. The outside, other than it not looking like a regular KFC, looks normal. But then we gets out, we walks in. First thing I notice is that, y'all know how when you walk into a restaurant, the top of the area above the counter is like the menu, and it's usually behind some type of glass or maybe plastic. That part of the restaurant was yellow. Like, you could see the menu and the items and the food and stuff, but like the whatever plastic or glass that was around it was so bulky that you noticed it, and that it was like yellow, like it had started to like kind of get like, what would you call it? like it was stained, like it was getting rusty. And like I was like, okay, that's number one. Number two, the chairs look like them old connected tin lunch tables that you had at your elementary school. Them ones that are bolted into the ground and don't really move. And if it's something stuck on there, then that's just what it is. That's what the chairs look like. So that's red flag number two. So we're standing there. We're not even close to the counter. We're just kind of like maybe like a few feet from the front door and maybe like a few feet from the people who are in front of us in line. And they're at the counter talking. So my mom's looking up at the menu and she's saying stuff to me. But I'm looking around the restaurant like something about this don't seem right. Mind you, I ain't did nothing to my eyes. Because this story is crazy. So I'm looking around. She's looking at the menu and telling me what's on the menu and asking me what I want. And I turns to look at her to say something. And all of a sudden, I see something move at the corner of my eye. So mind you, I'm looking straight ahead. She's on the right of me. I'm looking straight ahead at the menu. And I see something out the left corner of my eye move, right? Mind you, when we walk in, it was nobody over there. It was nobody sitting down, nobody getting up to leave out. It was nobody over there. It was just us two standing, the person or two people standing in front of us in line, and then the people behind the counter who work at the KFC. So I knew either my mind is playing tricks with me or it's something over there that's not supposed to be over there. So I don't initially look over because I ain't really trying to experience nothing that I don't want to experience. But I see movement, more movement. So I'm like, I know I'm not going crazy. Like it definitely wasn't nobody over there when we walked in this restaurant. It definitely wasn't nobody over there when we walked in the restaurant. So I decides to look over. I'm panning. I looks toward the ground, y'all. And when I tell you I almost shit myself, I almost shit myself. It was a rat running across the floor. Now, I ain't never seen no rat in my life. I've seen rats on TV. I've heard about rats being in places, but I've never been in the same vicinity as a rat. Ever. So when I saw that rat, y'all, listen. That rat could have that whole block. That rat can have that whole block. Because I don't want to have nothing to do with that damn rat. So, me seeing this rat by myself, because my mom, mind you, my mom's still looking at the menu. I see the rat by myself. I kindly leans on my mom's shoulder and I whisper in her ear and I said, it's time to go. So, back to what I was saying. After I saw the rat run across the floor, I was just done. That was it for me. I didn't need to see if it was gonna come back out, if it was a prank. I didn't care about none of that. It was time to go. So I leaned on over and I said to my mom in her ear, I said, it's time to go. And she looked at me. She gave me that look like, why you say that? But I don't think I really want to know, so we just gonna leave out. So I leads the way out the damn restaurant. And she says, why you said it's time to go? I said, girl, while you was looking at the menu, a rat ran across the floor. And she said, oh, we need to leave the parking lot. I said, I know that's right. Yo, when I tell you, I never in my life thought that I would go into a KFC and experience that foolery. Like, and it's not like I couldn't have been the first person to experience that at that KFC. Like, it's no way I'm the only one who walked into that KFC and saw that mouse. Reason being is because that, not mouse, rat. That rat was walking around like it owned the place. Like it was just chilling. Like honestly, y'all, I saw it move. Like I said, I saw it move twice. The first time it moved, it only moved a little bit. Like it was thinking about something. And then it was like, let me go ahead and make my way downtown to go meet Christina and Crystal at the bar. That's how the rat moved. It didn't move with any urgency or that it may be humans in the vicinity. It was chilling like it was nothing. And I was just fed up. I was fed up. I was fed up. Like I've heard stories about restaurants and rodents and stuff like that, and people having stuff in their food and all that kind of stuff. But I never in my life expected for that to happen to me, y'all. And after we got in the car and drove off, I honestly can't recall if we ended up getting food once we got closer to home. I think we went home and cooked, y'all. That's how bad that experience was. We went home and cooked. Like, without a doubt, went home and cooked, y'all. Like, I cannot believe it. Like, it's no way them workers didn't see that too. It's no way them workers didn't walk in that day or any other day and say, this restaurant looks a hot mess and we are housing a rat and his family and we need to tell the manager. I know it. It's no way that nobody said nothing about the rat living in the restaurant, y'all. Like to this day, I'm still trying to figure out why didn't nobody say nothing. Like, why didn't you say anything? Okay, guys, so that was the story time about my horrific KFC experience. Off camera because y'all, I was just rambling and I wasn't doing nothing. I had only got my eyes done, so I went ahead and finished everything off camera. Glue this wig from Love Me. I'm gonna try to find the exact wig and link it down below. Don't quote me though, because I don't really remember. So I'm gonna try, but don't hold it to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know any more video ideas you guys have down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.